Meet Jackie.
Oh, who's coming? Someone's at the door.
Meet her favorite tree.
The Japanese maple, the Japanese maple, the Japanese maple.
I love that tree. That tree must stay.
But the rest of this backyard,
Ew.
gone. You'd think it would be easy to rip down a deck and some trees and some shrubs, but nothing prepared us for this.
It's a foot deep so far. Like, I just have no idea why some dumb would put a giant slab of concrete in the middle of the backyard.
Before anything new can happen, we've got to dislodge this stone slab. Once the concrete gets the heave-ho, the crew can get started getting rid of the rest of the trees and shrubs, and the new deck build can begin.
That's about a perfect drop. On a Friday, I'll take that.
So while the crew clears the deck for the new deck, I'm heading into rocky territory at the gravel pit.
Tino!
Hey, James,
How you doing,
nice to
bud?
see you again.
Thanks. It's pretty busy here and hot.
Hey, all the time.
Yeah,
yes.
man, thanks for meeting up with me, because I got this client. I'm trying to keep costs down, but still give it a really elegant look. So it's a very fine gravel I'm looking at. I just want to lay just a really, like, almost that much, so it doesn't get way underfit.
You
know,
barely
it's a
see
bare
the
minimum.
screening.
But I don't want this to be, you know, this deep and it gives way like a sandy beach. Like, a lot of people do put gravel down on a driveway or a patio, and look what happens underneath. I mean, you can't even walk on it, you know?
That's right.
So,
We have the HPB
yep.
or the 3/8 gravel.
What does HPB stand for?
HPB is high performance bedding.
Oh, I see.
Okay, it's a self-compacting material.
Oh, nice. So you mean all these years I've been paying man hours for like compacting and compacting, this stuff will just go down and you don't have to do anything?
No, you just
We should have
put it
been
down.
talking years ago, man.
Well,
I guess we'll go with the HPV as long as it passes my special gravel test. Oh yeah! Back at the site, I can already see a difference, but it's a bit different for the client.
Just looked so like a pile of mud, basically. My mother's coming up to visit. She's 86, and so this is a big deal for her to come up.
Jackie's mom, 86. We better get cracking. Even the dogs put out.
No back steps. That's been the worst part, is no back steps, because usually I let Lucy out the back door. So we had to go out the front, and a skunk had been using my lawn. She goes chasing off after the skunk. Fortunately, even though skunks are slow, Lucy was slower.
Happily, Lucy wasn't skunked, and now we're looking for the stuff that's going to make Jackie's domain smell really sweet.
We're just looking for perennials. Yeah. Some sort of large foliage plant that can come up over top of the deck so it gives her a little bit of delineation at the edge of the deck. Because I really don't want to put a railing in there.
Yeah, that would. I think the place would be brutal if you had a railing on that.
Maybe a stilby, look at that.
Ah, Astilbe. Look at the colors of this Astilbe.
Wow. If you're picking a plant for a flower, this one actually flowers a lot longer than most average perennials. Where they get 2 weeks, these sort of go for about 3 weeks.
Let's use some of this in her garden, in Jackie's garden, but I don't think it's going to do justice coming right up to the edge of the deck. It's too low still.
So we need something where the foliage will be higher. Then there might be some stock higher
We
than
need some
that.
big dramatic drifts of something, big foliage, large flower, give it some interest. There she is, I think that's the one. Ligularia the Rocket. I think this could possibly be the perfect plant for that area.
This is as high as me.
I know.
It has a spire flower, which gives it architecture.
Great foliage.
Beautiful leaf.
What I love about it too, guys, is look at this black core.
Yeah.
The stem is just incredible.
And it lit up at night. This would look incredible too.
Oh, would it ever?
And the site's a little shady.
Look at the size of this leaf.
I know.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam, how are you?
It's not big enough.
You know what? The foliage is going to really soften the edge of the deck. You're going to lose that hard edge in the garden right now.
Yeah, this is what's going to create that barrier. Hey, don't step off the deck here.
Okay, we've got a floral border. No need for an intrusive railing. If we could just say the same thing about a saw.
The next time they decide they want to leave the doors in and put another set in, they should probably tell us before we chop a giant hole in the side of the shed.